AIN TV is covering the major issues for business aviation. Here's a look at what's ahead.
Imagine all the security that goes into putting on a show like this. Well, there are some companies here that make security their business. I'm Amy Osher. Look for my story.
And a new take on an old favorite. AIN TV Pod 2 starts in just 30 seconds. Webcasting from the Bombardier booth, I'm Ed Highland. This is AIN TV. Here at NBAA, business aviation is confronting ever-changing security threats. AIN TV's Amy Osher joins us now. She has expert perspective on how operators can protect themselves around the world. Amy?
That's right, Ed. We're getting used to dealing with security in our daily lives, but they're breaking new ground in aviation security right here at NBAA. In a fast-changing world, business aviation is racing to keep pace with security threats.
Looking at threats that existed in the 80s and the 70s are totally different than what they are now. And they're going to be totally different what they'll be in 15 or 20 years.
At ASI Group, the mission is to protect corporate customers flying to foreign lands. A key element is mapping out hotspots.
Smaller countries, a poor culture, things can change quickly, especially politically.
Many of these hotspots are in emerging markets.
The Middle East, there are some places in Asia, Burma being one of them right now that we're monitoring very closely.
Security is something we're all accustomed to, but fear of a terrorist attack is upmost on their minds at Saab Avitronics.
It pops out in the air when the system feels that you have a missile going against you.
Saab is hoping to certify the first civil aircraft missile protection system called CAMPS. It's designed to guard primarily against Stinger missiles. Sensors trigger decoys, which deploy a cloud of heat that attracts the missile. The system itself is attracting interest.
As we see and the feedback we get, especially from this conference here, is it's a huge demand.
These are two aviation businesses clearly on the rise.
It really is truly looking at what is going on in the world and how does it affect corporate aviation.
And Ed, if you're wondering who potential customers might be, ASI is currently signed up with 8 of the top 10 Fortune 500 companies. For AIN TV, I'm Amy Osher.
Thanks, Amy. Florida-based Aero Toy Store signed firm orders for 2 Learjet 60 XRs. The company also ordered a Global Express XRS with the Global Vision flight deck. Spectrum Aeronautical just changed its program priorities. The West Coast-based composite airframer has decided to switch the order of its aircraft developments and is now directing its energies from its smaller S-33 Independence to its larger mid-size S-40 Freedom. Spectrum CEO says he sees a ready niche for the larger all-composite mid-size jet.
Well, that's a very good size. People don't like to bend over if they don't have to get into an airplane. They like to be able to move around during flight. And this size cabin gives all that. And we're still going to do the smaller size airplane. That's a super cabin all in itself. With the availability of the engine, the market, the demand for this size cabin, compelling case as far as I'm concerned.
Spectrum expects to certify the S-40 in 2009 and its VLJ sibling the following year. Intercontinental Jet Service is now offering a Mitsubishi MU-2 upgrade. The MU-2 limited edition modification comes with a new soundproofed interior, premium exterior paint, and new cabin windows. It also has Garmin radios, TCAS, TAWs, a complete major airframe inspection, and all current service bulletins. From a performance perspective, the upgrades include Honeywell's TPE 331-10 engines. A fresh prop overhaul is the final touch. In just 30 seconds, why refurbishment is becoming a better option for some aircraft buyers.